For the first time since the pandemic, Dr. Dostal is implementing a final schedule at Westside High School.
Just the timing and the number of exams that are given during the day. It's been a while since final exams were actually administered at Westside High School, but that was something that our teachers really wanted to bring back, and so we had to modify it to the schedule that we're currently on as opposed to what it was previously. So we've set it up to have 2 final exam days or demonstration of learning. It doesn't necessarily have to be a final exam. The schedule's changed for exams because of what the previous schedule was when we had 14 mods and now we have 10, so we have to modify the schedule to adjust. Plus we want to make sure that there is enough time for students to actually take assessments. So only doing 5 mods a day for 2 days allows us to do that. It also is going to be important because teachers actually have to submit their final grades before they leave for break rather than after, and so that's why the afternoons have to be time for teachers to be able to grade those assessments and get grades in.
My name is Mr. Powers and I teach physics, AP Physics 1 and AP Physics 2. So I think that the organization of having to put your finals in a certain order and take them according to like what you're strongest in, I think that's a big skill. I think the other thing that is beneficial is that they get used to being held accountable for an entire semester's worth or year's worth of information, which is a part of higher academics where we have to retain information and content longer than just that week or a couple weeks worth of time.
I think you're always going to find advantages and disadvantages when you start looking at a schedule like this for final exams. Is there enough time? What does that assessment look like? Is it a comprehensive final, meaning everything that we have talked about during the semester, or is it just kind of like a unit test, what you've been learning recently? And then we have some who don't necessarily have exams, they have presentations, and so how do we schedule those into it? And then I think the other tough thing is, but this is part of the expectation of allowing finals, is getting grades done before everybody goes off to break, because we want to make sure that those grades get entered so students and families know what their grade for the semester was. Plus that might impact what their class schedule is second semester if they fail the class.
Pros and cons about both styles. Before, when we did it as blocked out schedules, it was easier that students all knew that this was the certain time of finals, and that as teachers we could modify our lessons and have that planned in so that we had time to review and then also finish out the year with that time allotted to give those finals.
From WTV, I'm Madie Schlegel signing off.